Sendengo was founded in 2017 to disrupt the logistics industry. It manages a platform that connects shippers and trucks drivers in Mexico. Carriers bid on a mobile app to carry loads and shippers have the flexibility of an on-demand service. In 2017, the team successfully launched a mobile app. Sales reached $2.4 million USD in only 20 months. Many drivers registered, and the startup signed its first corporate contracts with Grupo Modelo and Unilever. In 2018, Sendengo was spotted as one of the most promising tech startup by Forbes Mexico. But in 2019, after 2 years of iterations, the board of directors was looking for a clear strategy to scale up, and a new methodology to accelerate the growth of Sendengo's user base.
We needed someone or something to come help us to have a better framework, a better methodology, to structure a little bit more our ideas and our work.
We were talking with some investment funds, but we didn't have really too much clarity about what strategies to do in order to achieve the objectives. I remember one talk we had with Augustin, and that was like the eureka moment when we thought that we really need someone that could put everything together to make the analysis of all the data and to have more clarity in the strategies. Augustin presented to us the AARRR methodology, and we were like, of course, that's what we are, what we lack about so clear methodology.
The first thing that I remember is that Augustin asked us for a lot of data, and he did a lot of data crunching to try to understand what was Sendengo's problem, where was the funnel being stopped.
He tried to understand all our processes, basically get a complete understanding of how Sendengo works.
What Augustin helped us the most, it was on our activation and retention for carriers. Augustin was very helpful for the technology team because he basically gave us an understanding of what data could be useful. He helped us to make the action plan in order to put those ideas and strategies in the field.
Near the end, the workshop started, and it all came together because it was a really good dynamic.
I think the master part, the master plan was the workshops.
We went outside the office to get another place, another kind of mindset, and there we were focusing already on specific stuff, okay, so we're gonna do activation now, and activation was it's key, you do this and you do that, these ideas you have, you better try them this way. So it was very helpful because not only from Augustin to us, but between us, we gave us a lot of feedback, and it was really useful to get ideas to concrete actions after that.
In the workshops, we were able to get all that feedback and all that brainstorming and really understand the document, because it's not only okay, you have the data, you have the document. No, you have to really embrace all that analysis, and that's why the workshops were the masterpiece.
I do recommend working with Augustin because not only he has this academic experience from London Business School, but he also has experience working with real-world startups, real-world scenarios.
I remember telling Marco, another one in our team, that Augustin was really impressive because one day we give him some data and the next day he had 50 slides already done and 50 graphs, and it was really impressive. Whoa, this guy can crunch numbers.
The level of insights he managed to give us were very high quality.
I recommend Augustin for many things, but especially because of his AARRR methodology he applied with us. It's a very deep and worthwhile methodology for managing your leads, for managing your clients, for managing your value proposition.
I recommend this mission for really hard workers, entrepreneurs, because when you are like involving in your work, you need some time to get aside and start to make some strategies and analyze the data that you have already generated.
With a methodology like this, no, you actually do what is being told, what is being taught, and the theory you apply it. And I think that there's like a new generation of entrepreneurs that can benefit from that.
The F-framework methodology consists of working on the 5 phases a customer goes through: acquisition, activation, retention, referrals, and revenue. Each phase has its own set of metrics and actions to focus on. Even if the framework was originally designed for startups, but it's also proven to be effective within bigger companies and corporates. Whether you're a business manager, an entrepreneur, a venture capitalist, or an incubator, this methodology can help your business to accelerate its growth, or your startups to move from Series A to Series B funding rounds.